All right, shalom, 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 everybody. This is Ivan, the Trinity of Water, with another purpose. Tell Your Vision show. So this may seem like a little, like a little joke at first, so you may not take it too seriously, but that's exactly what this message is about. I'm going to show a quick little video from Saved by the Bell. The show, I'm 42, so you around your 30, 42-year-old range. I'm pretty sure, that was the show back then. You know what I mean? On Saturdays. But anyway, let's get to the meat of this message. So it's about social norms, y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying about? I've been doing a lot of shows about communication. 90% of communication is unseen. You don't see it. It's not physical. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play this clip, and then I'm gonna dive a little deeper into my message. So just listen to the clip.
What can I get for you, Lisa? You can get lost.
That's it. Now let's rewind that one more time.
What can I get for you, Lisa? You can get lost.
So, haha, you know what I mean? He's simply asking, and I'm not making something serious out of something light. Just bear with me. So he's simply asking her, "What would you like, Lisa?" So it's a man just asking a woman, "What would you like?" How would you reply? I know I would reply either, you sure I'll take this, or, no, I'm fine, but thanks for asking. She says, "You can get lost." Then, ha 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 ha. So your child is watching this, and unconsciously it's programming, and I lived it, it's programming your child to say, as I get older, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. That's why, mothers, you have to watch how you talk to your children. You don't know that you're programming them. Just like to tell your vision. It's telling them a vision instead of them telling their own vision. Meaning they're seeing this, and unconsciously it's getting in them. And when they get older and women start talking to them like that, it's going to seem normal. Okay, now I'm adapt. Now you might disagree with me, and that's completely fine. On this show, we are about individuality. So, and personality. But anyway, no, seriously. So when I say that most people are unconscious of communication, what I mean by that is knowing like the social is socially normal. That's socially normal to down a man and ha ha ha. And this isn't a battle of the sexes or anything like that. I'm for both sexes, but I'm gonna call it like I see it. So when I say people are unconscious and and it's a knock. People feel like you're trying to call them dumb or you're saying they're not intelligent. Not at all. Awareness has absolutely nothing to do with your IQ. It has nothing to do with intelligence. It has to do with awareness, being aware of what you can't quite see, seeing past the veil. So let me give you an example. Okay, this is from a book that I wrote about 7 years ago. Christian Life Published and Took, but that's neither here or there. So listen, I should have just did it myself. You live and you learn, right? So, okay, this is the definition of consciousness from Oxford's dictionary, right? Okay, being conscious, aware of facts or feelings. No, that's number one. Two, known or felt by one's inner self. Three, mentally awake or active. Now, this is the definition of consciousness. That's conscious, being awake. Now, this is consciousness. Okay, that's one. Okay, this is the consciousness. It's a noun. All right, the upper level of mental life involving conscious thought and will. So when we look at that, let's just be honest, include myself. Like I say, most of my messages are for me, to all, right? Are we truly conscious of certain things, right? So it's our jobs. If you're conscious of something that I need to see, share it with your boy. I greatly appreciate it. So, and I'm going to do the same. So, by that being defined, right? It's an inner thing. Now, I gotta dive a little deeper, but I'm gonna make this message quick. I know I always say that, but I actually am. So it's a inner. It's something that you can't see. You can't see it because physically they're telling you that vision, that it's okay. It's acceptable to talk to a man like that. It is funny. And it's a plethora of shows that do it. Like we're just ignorant. You can talk to us any kind of way. And the woman is always going to solve the problem. Okay. I love you ladies, but I got to be real. Come on. You have kids, you have boys. Maybe, some watching might have men. So you can relate and you want to hear this message. So things like that we have to know off rip. That's not cool and it's not acceptable. It's not. I understand. Ha ha ha. It's a joke. It's just a comedy. No, it's more than that. They're feeding something to say, and I'm gonna back that up. They're feeding something to say, yeah, it's socially acceptable to talk to a man like that. Okay, and what is that gonna do? Division. Because that's what they're all about. Division. Also, the gentleman who played Screech, his name was Screech, on the show. I can't think of his actual name, but he had a plenty mental breakdowns. Now, if I could have been around then, I could have put him on some game. What happened was unconsciously, all those years of getting teased, laughed at. Remember the subconscious. The subconscious, it doesn't know whether it's reality or if it's fake. So unconsciously, it's all these negative words. Remember the rice experiment when the gentleman, I can't think of his name right now, but he put some rice, one bag of rice, I guess, to the left, one to the right. I'm paraphrasing. And he spoke nothing but good things to one, nothing but bad things to the other. One was rotten and one was good and white like this shirt. Not the tank top because I have had a long day. But I'm saying that to say this. Remember, death and life is in the power of the tongue. Dude, do not let anybody, man or female, disrespect you. I'm saying that from experience. This gentleman, I believe, don't quote me, you can check it out. I believe he committed suicide. Whatever, I don't quite remember the ending, but it was tragic. And he said it, he was like so many years. So people just thinking that's funny. Ha ha ha. Well, I tell you what, you get creative. You can come up with some more creative ways to make people laugh than always downing the man. Anyway, you know what I'm about to say. Shalom and love.